what is the moment of inertia and other things. And today we're going to discuss to calculate the moment of inertia of some entities. Okay, so we calculate the moment of inertia for a given shape and size. Okay, so how we calculate the moment of inertia for a given component. So just wait for 1 minute. I will share my PPT. Okay. So in previous some problem we can discuss triangular shape, moment of inertia, how to calculate the triangular shape, moment of inertia, how to calculate the rectangular shape component, moment of inertia. Now we talk about the circular area, circular moment of inertia. So here xx and x naught naught. We always apply here the parallel axis theorem. So we're going to calculate the moment of inertia of this red region, this area. Okay, so here I x x equal to integration dA y square. So the most important things we're going to calculate the area. Okay, so area is most important here. So see this, if the radius is r, if the radius is r, see here, we uh, know that the radius is r and this small space, this small length is d theta. Okay, now, so what is y? See here, y, the same, the length in y equal to r sin theta. Okay, y equal to r sin theta. And how we going to calculate the area of this particular region? So just take this region x, distance from the x, see, d theta and r, see this distance. So this is the area, and where we extend 0 to capital R. Capital R, what is the capital R? This is the capital R. And small r till here, the radius of till here. Okay, so this there is two integration, 0 to capital R and 0 to 2 pi. Okay, so now we just solve this. Okay, so now why we solve this? This is not x, this is r. This is r. Okay, that's why this r and this r become r cube dr sine square theta d theta. Okay, we put the value y equal to r sine square theta. So this is the value. Now first we do the dr, means integration with respect to r. Okay, so here r dr, and in bracket 1 minus cos 2 theta divided by 2. This is the formula for the sine square theta. Sine square theta is 1 minus cos 2 theta divided by 2. Okay, so now it is r. So what happened? R to power 4 divided by 4, 0 to r, and here into we do this integration. Firstly, theta by 2 and cos theta converted to sine to theta and divide by 4. Now we put the limit, and when we put the limit, we get this r to power 4 divided by 4 in bracket pi minus 0. So that is pi r to power 4 divided by 4. Okay, so that is our moment of inertia with respect to for a circular object or circular area. Okay, so pi r to power 4 divided by 4 r, we can convert this r and take as a diameter. So here pi d power 4 upon 64, if we take it at a diameter. So now semicircular area here. This is the semicircular area. The same things will be happen here. 0 to r and 0 to pi, r d theta dr and r square. So see here, this is r, there is x. Now this is the correction, there is a r. Okay, so the same things is here. Now r cube d theta, and here sine to 2r. Only the difference is 0 to pi. Here is what is 0 to 2 pi. The difference is only here 0 to pi. The limit is differ. The limit is differ. Okay. Then what happened with this? R to power 4 divided by 4 theta by 2 minus sine to theta here. So here we get pi by 2 minus 0. Here we get pi by 4 divided by 8, and here we get pi by 4, pi r to power 4 divided by 4, and here we get divided by 8. Now about horizontal centroid axis. About horizontal centroid axis. So IXX equal to ix naught x naught plus a d square. Okay. Now this is pi r to power 4 divided by 8 minus pi r square divided by 2 4r divided by 3 pi 2 whole square. This is the distance. So here we get a calculated value. We just put the value of r and we get the moment of inertia about a horizontal centroid axis. Okay, now quarter circle. So same thing, same formula is there. Only difference is there. This limit for the circle 0 to 2 pi, for the semicircle 0 to pi, and for the quarter circle that is the 0 to pi by 2. Only this will be happen. Okay, we just do the same things, and here we get 16. Okay, for the circle pi r to power 4 divided by 4. For the semicircle pi r to power 4 divided by 8. And for the quartered circle pi r to power 4 divided by 16. And same process will be happen, only limited change 0 to 2 pi, 0 to pi, and 0 to pi by 2. Okay, nothing going to need to explain. So here again we calculate moment about the centroid axis. Ixx minus AD square pi r power 4 divided by 16 minus pi is r square 0.424 r square, and we get this value. The following table will be indicate final value of moment of inertia about x and y axis for the different geometrical shape. See here. Okay. So this is for the rectangle, parallel axis, parallel y axis, IXX and IYY. So here you can see. Now for the triangular, see, this is for rectangle, this is for the triangle. Okay. Now for the circle, see, for the circle, for semicircle, and for the quarter circle. See, the value is given YY, and here XX and IYY. So this is the formula, and we use this formula to calculate the moment of inertia for particular problem. Now let's start the exercise. So the first exercise is determine the moment of inertia about the centroid. Okay, so here the total distance is given 30 here to here, 30 and 30. This is 20 and this is 100. So this is a triangular shape, and in between this is the rectangular shape. Okay, so how we going to solve this? We going to solve this first. What is the height? See, what is the height? Total height for the triangle. So we can say that right here, height for the triangle is 90. Height of the triangle is 90. Okay, so the triangular height is 90 and triangular width denoted by B triangle is 100. Okay, so here what is the formula? C for the triangular Ixx is Bh to power h cube divided by 12. Okay, see if we going to like this and we assume that this is x, this is x and this is y. This is very important. This is the very important. Okay, so that we can create the x-axis and y-axis for calculation purpose. Okay, for the calculation purpose. Now, see here, what we can say from here to here distance is b, means this half distance is b. Okay, and this is h by 3, and we calculate the ixx here, and this is I x naught. So here, how we going to calculate this value? Okay, so we can see that we have to remove this area, and we can say this is B and this is D. Okay, for this, what is the formula? B D to power 3 divided by 3. See, B T to power 3 divided by 3. So what is the value? You just put here B is 20, B is 20 into 30 cube डिवाइड बाई 3. तो ये वैल्यू आपको माइनस कर दी है. दिस वैल्यू वी शुड दी माइनस. ओके, वी शुड माइनस दिस वैल्यू. I just write the formula and you can go through it. You have to solve the area. Okay, so I just directly Ixx that is equal to B is 100, H is 90, Q and divide by 12 minus 20 into 30 Q divide by 3. You just do this calculation and tell me the answer. Is this answer is same or any difference is there for the x axis? Okay, just calculate this. Okay, I'm also going to calculate. Just open my calculators. Here the value is 100. So 100 into 90 into 90 into 90. Okay, what is the value? 720000 and 0. Okay, and now this is divided by 12. So this is 6075000. Okay, now another calculation is 20 into 30 into 30 into 30. Okay, divide by 3. So this is the value. Okay, now 6075000 minus 18 4 times 0. What is the value? This is 5895000, or we can write it at 5.8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 into 10 to power 6 to power 4 millimeter power 4. Now 7091234 5 divide by 36. Into 30 into 30 into 30 20 to 30 into 30 into 30 divide by 12. Okay, so just all the things together, 1969444 minus, okay, this answer is near to the answer 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, this answer is near to this answer. Okay, 1.8, and now we get 1.9 into 10 to power 6. So that is the similar to this value. So this value is acceptable. Now see, determine the second moment of inertia. Determine the second moment of inertia or sorry, determine the second moment of area about this entire horizontal and vertical axis. So see here, we can't calculate this in a single inch. Okay, so here we just break this whole geometry with different shape, with known shape, what we call known shapes. So you see here, we just made this line. What happened? Discard. I have to close this and open again. So I just break the component like this. This is one area, this is second area, and this is third area. So see here, Now we have three known geometry and we know the formula for these known geometry. We know the formula for the triangle, for the rectangle, and for the semicircle. Triangle, rectangle, and for the semicircle. Because see here, rectangle, triangle, and semicircle. The formula is given here, so we just have apply this formula. Okay, so all three unknown given here, and we have to apply the formula and solve the problem. Next, see here, this is also a we divide into this is one, this is so this is one, and this is second, and this is third, and this is fourth. सो यहाँ पे देखिए फोर्थ है और सभी के सभी रेक्टेंगल है, तो हम क्या करेंगे कि ये जैसे I11 हो जाएगा, ये I1, I2, ओके। तो हम क्या करेंगे, यहाँ से यहाँ तक का एक ले लेंगे ये, ठीक है। दिस इज 3, I3 एज ए सॉलिड एंड I4। तो ये जो I1, I2, I3 ये ऐड होगा और I4 माइनस में होगा। दिस इज द वे टू सॉल्व द प्रॉब्लम, ओके। सो ये पीडीएफ में आपको शेयर करने वाला हूँ जिसमें आपका प्रॉब्लम्स है और ये प्रॉब्लम आपको सॉल्व करनी है, ओके। ठीक है, फिर आज के लिए आज के लेक्चर में इतना ही।